up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tia on the beat, and we are back with another freaking video. What? Can we say another freaking video again for real? Like, now, it's been over a year since I posted, and that sounds freaking terrible. Like, oh my god, it should have not been like that, and it ain't gonna be like that ever again. So, as I said, I'm back with another freaking video. Thank you guys for continuing to be subscribed to me and watching every single video, and also liking all of my content on my other social medias, including my TikTok and my Instagram and also my Facebook. So I just want to come back with a banger, come back with something cute, something glamful, you know, and definitely around the holidays now. I just got to make sure you girls are cute. So I'm giving y'all this cute holiday look. And if you want to know how I got this look, just make sure you stay tuned. So right now, as you guys can see, I'm just doing my brows, filling in my brows with my eyebrow pencil. This is the Absolute New York espresso pencil that I got from the hair store. You can pretty much find it in any local beauty hair store. I don't know about Walmart and Walgreens and stuff, but definitely at your local hair store. I'm going to use the Juvias Plates shade 15 to just sharpen up my brows. Basically, this is the concealer that I'm using to clean up any mess that I made, because y'all could tell I got a little carried away with these brows, honey. They was looking a little thick, so I had to like slim them down, fix them up, because child, I don't know where I was going or what I was doing with them, but they getting a little bit better. You know, I'm getting better with my brows. You know, practice make perfect. So as I continue to do this, you know, my little thing or whatever, they get better. Right now, I'm just going to take my Real Technique buffing brush and just clean up some of that concealer as well, because I went overboard, child. I put too daggone much on. I don't know what I had going on. But I am going to go ahead and just buff out that concealer under my under eye. Okay, so boom, now I'm back with a whole bunch of red junk on my face. I'm just playing. Orange junk on my face. I'm talking about red junk. What I basically did was take the Juvias Place Warrior 2 palette, and I used the burnt orange shade in there called Zama, Z-A-M-A, Zama. I think that's how you say it. And I put that in my, I guess you would say, my under eye and around my lip, just where I have like discoloration from acne scars, and like my, I guess you would say my skin is a little bit darker in those areas, so I'm just trying to brighten it up. Basically, I'm using this as a color corrector, y'all get what I'm saying. Dang. Okay, so let me hurry up. As you can see now, I am blending out this red shade on my eyelid. I got that from the Morphe Sour Patch Kid palette. It's super cute. That shade is called Red Berry. I'm using this as my main shade, or I guess you would say my transition shade, just to give the red a little boost, because this red is very light. As you can see, it's giving off like a little, I guess I wouldn't say harshness, but a little ash of pink. So I used that first in my crease as my transition shade, and then I'm taking the Live with Love Morphe palette. As you can see, I got plenty of Morphe palettes. I'm taking this really, really dark red shade called Stand Strong from that Morphe palette, and I'm just going to blend that on top of my transition shade from the Sour Patch Kid palette, which was Red Berry. And I'm just deepening it up in my crease. I just want my crease to be a little dark, not like, you know, crazy dark to where the red don't look red no more, just, you know, darker than what it was, okay? And so I'm just gonna blend that out. Going back into the Sour Patch Kids Morphe palette, I'm going to use the shade Serving Looks. It's kind of like a muddy brown shade that I'm going to add in my crease and then blend forward on top of my transition shade, just to give my eye a little more shape and definition within the two colors that I did use. After that, I'm going to do a cut crease. We all love a cut crease, honey, and that's my favorite thing to do, as we can tell. So what I'm going to do is use the RK by Kids HD concealer and foundation. They 2 in 1. I don't even know what to call it. Do I call it concealer or foundation? I'm gonna say concealer foundation. Okay. And it's in the shade Pure Beige. I'm just going to use that to make my cut crease with, and then I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush again that you seen earlier in the video and just blend that out just a little bit, because I just needed it to dry down so I can hurry up and add that same Serving Look shade from the Sour Patch Kid palette back on top of that cut crease, just to make sure everything is blended real well and just form it as one. Sorry for my voice and sorry for the little, pauses and stuff that I'm doing. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it. I'm sick currently and my throat is on 10. Well, right now it's on a good little 5 or 6, so that's why I'm able to do this voiceover. But y'all bear with me. I'm sorry if I sound like a dude or crazy or whatever I got going on, but I just wanted to make sure this voiceover was done for the video. Okay, now going into the Patricia Bright Revlon palette. I tried my hardest, and y'all gonna see my face. I tried my hardest to use this palette because it was so pretty, so beautiful, and I really thought that it would go great with my look, especially the shade that I just pointed out to you guys. It's called Honey Pot. It's like this really cute, glittery, shimmery gold shade. Y'all see my face? Yeah. It wasn't working at all. Like, I was pissed off, y'all. And I was just like, know what? I'm going to try to make it work. Let me do it on the other eye. See if it make a difference. I'm just going to use it. Nah, wasn't working. So I changed my mind, and then I decided to go into my Tammi palette, which is also from Revolution. And I use this super, super, super pretty shade, y'all. Like, oh my God. I'm mad at showing like this in the video because it really don't look like that in person. It looks so much better. But this shade is called Firefly. It looks like just a bunch of different glitter pigments mixed together. Like, we have green, blue, red, gold. Like, everything is all in this one shade, this one pigment, and it's called Firefly from that palette, and it's so pretty. And I was just like, boom, let me add this on top. It's gonna give it a pop. I'm gonna just blend it into that little bit of gold from the Honey Pot that I used, well, the gold shade called Honey Pot that I had used, and let's just see what it's giving. At this point, I started freestyling because that Honey Pot was not working. So as you can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and tap that on to my lids inside of my cut crease. So I had to get my little boogie on, get my little dance on or whatever as I was doing this video. Because sometimes, y'all, making these can be long. And, I get hungry, sidetracked, and stuff like that. But I was listening to music. So I kept myself busy. As you can see, I'm going to add a wing. Well, not a wing. I'm just going to add a thin line of liquid liner to my lid so that way I could properly place my lashes. Because with all this glitter going on and it's on my little tiny eyelashes that I got, I can't really tell a great place to put them because I don't want to put my lashes on my eyelash and then I'm ripping them off, So I'm just going to add this thin line of liner. I do not know which liner I'm using. I have so many. I'm sorry. And honestly, after this video, I lost that liner. So yeah, that's an everyday thing for me. But I'm pretty sure that maybe a NYX liner. If not, it's an e.l.f. liner because those are usually like my go-to. But I'm just gonna add that on top of my lids just to place my lashes. after that, I did want to go ahead and show you guys the primer that I use. I know I didn't show you in the beginning of the video, but I did use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer to prime my face before adding, the color correction to my face and everything before I put on my foundation. The foundation that I am using is the Morphe Foundation. I recently started using Morphe Foundation. I'm testing it out. So far, so good. I really don't have I don't have any real complaints about it. It just melts perfectly, and it worked really great with me color correcting. Any other time I use like a different foundation and I'm color correcting, it doesn't turn out that well for me, as you can see. So I am using the Morphe Foundation. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out and let you guys listen to some music. So now that I have my foundation all blended out, I'm going to use the Morphe Concealer as well. First I like to start applying it on my under eye, going down, I guess you would say, down to my lip. That's what we're gonna say. And I like to also add it right at the tips of my eyelids because I like to sharpen my eyeshadow. I don't know why, for whatever reason lately I've been loving to do that. It just looks so much better to me. Because sometimes, it like fall over or it's just a little past my lids and I don't like that. So I like to put my concealer right there. I do spray my concealer just to help it set because this is a little liquid concealer. I don't want to say like liquidy, but it is a little looser than I'm used to. I'm used to the e.l.f. Camo concealer, which dries really fast and, real quick. So I just had to set that thing a little bit. So I did use my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray, as you guys saw. And now I'm just going to go ahead and blend out that concealer. I did want to show you guys that I am using a Real Technique beauty blender as well to blend out my concealer. It is a damp beauty blender. Yes, even with this concealer being already like loose, I do like to still damp my beauty blender when blending out my concealer. And as you can see, your girl got those for $4.99 from TJ Maxx. So yeah, stay cheap. It's the best thing to do. And after blending out my concealer, I am going to set my concealer. I use the Mercier translucent honey, not just translucent, but the honey powder to set my concealer. I start with my under eye because I do have like mad bags and my under eyes crease so easily and so fast. So I go ahead and just set that. I'm wouldn't say I don't think I bake, but I don't do a cute little swatch of it either. I make sure that thing is set, like it's not moving, it's not going nowhere. But, you know, to each his own. You don't have to do that. You know, if you quick with a little dab, do that. That's on you, boo-boo. But I can't do that. I did go up the bridge of my nose and on my forehead and my chin, as you can see. I'm also going to contour afterwards. I like to contour afterwards. I can't do a 2-in-1 yet. You know, I'm still practicing on that, but it's hard. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I can't believe I paused on that. The NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer as my contour. It's a darker shade than me. I like it. It blends easier. Obviously, concealer just blends like butter. Like, it just melts. Like, it's so easy. Versus me actually using like a contouring palette that I used to, as you can see in my old videos. I started using concealer now. I'm sorry if this noise is irking y'all nerves. My nose is stuffy, and like I said, my throat is on 10. So please bear with me. I'm so sorry with all this noise I got going out. Okay. But I did go ahead and blend out the concealer on my nose, and I did add a little bit of my Morphe concealer back to the bridge of my nose just to give it that nice cute highlight that I like. I like you looking like a reindeer, okay? I want everything to be seamless and aligned. So I did go ahead and add some more and blend that out with my beauty blender. After that, I did take a little bit, I don't have the clip of it, but I did take a little bit of that same concealer and use it for like a bronzer, or yeah, I guess you would say use it as my bronzer, but I just wanted to sharpen my cheekbones a little bit underneath my chin. Not my chin. What in the heck, y'all? I'm sorry, I cannot get my stuff together. I meant to say my chin, not my cheekbones. I wanted to sharpen out my chin. But yeah, I don't have the clip of that, so you guys didn't see that. After that, after my dancing and my hoopla, I took my Morphe bronzing palette, which is the tribal bronzer, tribal blend. Don't quote me, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have this with me right now. But I did use that to bronze my face, you know, just fix up my forehead a little bit and also my cheekbones, make everything sharp and seamlessly. I do blend that all around my face just to, you know, pull everything back together, but it's hardly anything on this brush. I like to just pull everything together. For my blush, I'm going to take the Juvias Place Nubian 2 palette, and I'm going to use another burnt orange shade. I don't know why I just keep going for these burnt orange shades, but I'm going to use the shade Morocco as my blush. Just to warm up my cheeks a little bit, warm my face back up, make everything pull together, make me look like a Barbie doll. I mean, why not? Let me be cute. So I did use that, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush again, the same brush that I used for my bronzer, and just blend everything together, make sure everything is nice and even, and just seamlessly. You can't see like any difference in my face at all. Now I'm going to take my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray, and I do a set of 3. I like to spray my face 3 times. So I spray it, fan it down, spray it again, fan it down again, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I just gotta make sure I'm set, you know. And we still gotta wear these daggone masks, and I don't want my foundation, I don't want my face to be on my mask, basically. Like, I want everything to still stick on my face. So that's why I do that. Now I'm just taking a cute fluffing brush and just blending everything out. After I blend everything out, make sure everything is pulled together, I'm going to go back into the Morphe Sour Patch Kid palette, which was the first palette that we used. And I decided to use the orange Crease shade. It's going to be basically the orange shade next to the red shade. So I'm just going to take that shade and blend it underneath my waterline. I did line my eye with a little bit of black, as you can see. I don't know. I was about to say the pencil, y'all, but I can't remember the pencil. I'm sorry. Being sick and everything, it's just, your mind is cluttered. So I'm trying my best to continue to work and do this. So please bear with me. I'm so sorry. But, oh, there go the pencil. There you go. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm using that pencil. It was just a small glimpse. I don't know why my head's so damn low. But, yeah, I use that black pencil for my water liner. And then I use that orange shade from the Sour Patch Kid. And just blended it underneath my waterline or my eye. I'm just going to say my eye. I used that to blend underneath that black. Just to give it a little pop, you know. It was just too plain down there, honestly. I just don't like for that section to be empty or naked or whatever you want to call it, so I did do that. Now I went overboard with this freaking liner, and somebody should have not shot me, but they should have stopped me for real. Like, I don't know why I just wanted to do these little, like, teardrop things in the middle of my eye. I just thought it was cute. Y'all know the little trend where they make them little sharp pointiness with the liner in the beginning of their eye. Yeah, girl, it didn't work for me. I tried. I thought it was cute. I thought I was doing something. And you can see they both crooked as hell. But don't look too hard. Don't look too hard. So let me put on this mascara. As y'all can see, the mascara really didn't work. Didn't do quite a daggone thing. I ain't gonna say, you know. But it didn't do pretty much nothing for my top lashes. But it did wonders for my bottom lash. Now I'm gonna wipe off my lip. And this is where everything gets fast. I don't have the clips for them. So please forgive me. I am going to go ahead and apply my lashes right here, which is going to be really quick. And then the highlighter that I use, I also use the Juvias Place highlighter and I guess you could consider it a shade, but it's called Nubian. I use that one. It's kind of like this rose gold kind of color. It's kind of dark. I use that highlighter for my face. I only put it in a few sections. I put it high above my cheekbones, and then I also use it on the bridge of my nose. That's pretty much it. I really don't like to put it nowhere else. I put it on my lips sometimes, but that's pretty much it. I did show you guys the lipstick that I use. I use the Wet n Wild Catsuit lipstick. It's only one shade. It's a very fiery red. To get this ombre look, all you have to do is just add a black pencil underneath, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and come back for the next one.